Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And midway through the season, the injuries starting to accrue. Both of these teams are at less than full strength. They're going to have to adjust.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's Porter. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Lou Dort, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Williams. And it's Hayward in at the 4-man position. You know, in the early stages of the season, Brent, what's something the front office is looking for in regards to their team?
Well, I think it's all the strategy and time that went into building this roster. If those things are starting to show themselves, even small flashes of indications that the team is growing together and has the capability of getting where you want them to go.
Now, here's Sexton. There's a good screen. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander.
Willingness to share the ball. Sexton can score and is hungry to do so. You got to keep your teammates happy.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And you cannot afford to do that. When you're in an opponent's building, you got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
Giddey finds Williams. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played.
Hey, I'll get yours.
Clarkson against Giddey. Now here's Porter, guarded closely. Outside, Sexton. No good on the triple. And the Thunder with possession. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dishes it to Williams. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Porter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kessler. That's a 2 from Sexton. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Colin Sexton right now looking confident, shooting over anybody out there.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Giddey. Count it.
Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 26 points for him last game against Portland.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Here's Clarkson. Right side, Porter. Here's Hendricks. Defended by Hayward. The pass to Porter. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Pass to Dort. Fires for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Utah trailing here. Clarkson outside. Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Porter. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Superb D from Gilgeous-Alexander, using his length to wipe away the shot.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's Sexton. 20 points for him last game against Houston. Baseline try, and that one's good by Porter.
And he knows his role. Porter out there to provide offense and a lot of it. He needs to be a catalyst for this team.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Dort misses. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Shoots from 12. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Jordan Clarkson tries to be aggressive for most of the game, and when he's looking to score from the mid-range, if he knocks a couple down, he can be dangerous.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket. The Jazz have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Sexton against Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Giddey. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Giddey with a long wingspan took advantage there and poked it away.
Jazz trail by 4. Sexton with a screen on Giddey. Steps back. Here's Clarkson. Thunder with the rebound.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Now here's Giddey. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Now here's Sexton. From 7. Hayward with some nice D. The Thunder leading by 4. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Clarkson. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up again. Gilgeous-Alexander on the follow. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Gritty player in close. Gilgeous-Alexander with the extra effort.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Yurtseven's checked in for Walker Kessler. Kevin Knox comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Horton Tucker's checked in for Clarkson. And it's done in for Colin Sexton. And here is Yurtseven. He dishes it to Dunn. Pass to Horton Tucker. Launches a 3. Rebound by Williams.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
There's the dish to Williams. Here's Joe. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jazz trail by 7. Dunn looking over the floor to the left side wing. And the pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Dunn. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Hendricks, good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
They set the pick. Wallace inside. He's defended by Yurtseven. Wallace, good. And the Thunder lead by 6. Now Horton Tucker. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston. Lays it up off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Williams. Back to Wallace. Fires the 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Horton Tucker. Tries the spin move. Good tee by Williams.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now here's Williams. He has yet to score. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the night right here. He's off on the first. Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
George is checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker, and he sinks the second. Here's Dunn, and right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Passes it to Hendricks. George with no one around. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Williams has a screen for Wallace. Over in the corner, Williams. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Thunder lead by 5. Outside, George. To the right side. Goes up the baseline, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. Second, the Thunder.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
2 shots.
That's good from Yurtseven. No good on the second free throw. The Thunder leading by 4. On the wing, Wallace from outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Wallace has got 5 points so far.
And Poku with the processing speed just got rid of that one quick.
And George kicks to Dunn. The Jazz with another miss. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Here's Wallace. It's tipped. To the inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That's good from Yurtseven. 1:19 left to play in the first. Outside, Williams. Pass to Pokusevski. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Joe. Can't cash in from close range.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Knocks the pass to Yurtseven. And he jams it with authority.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And here now the Thunder after the basket by Utah. Williams finds Pokusevski. 6 to shoot, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Wallace against Dunn. Here's Hendricks. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Thunder leading by 5. Williams passes to Wallace. Williams looking over the floor. There's the pass to Joe. Here's Wallace. And that one released in time, but no good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
We've got Hayward. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Williams at the center. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Now, here's George. And stolen by Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Sexton. Giddey. Hendricks pulls it in. Jazz trail by 7.
Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
Utah shooting reasonably well, 45%. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from deep. Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got 6.
Now Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's Hendricks. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Porter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Horton Tucker's checked in for Utah. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. 5 to shoot. Here's Hayward. The Thunder with another miss.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
To the paint, here's Horton Tucker. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. The Thunder leading by 4. Giddey sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. From the stripe, and he drops that one in. He's got 14.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Kessler. Now Horton Tucker. Here's Hendricks. Off target with his 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Inside. Got a hand on it. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
There's a screen. Here's Sexton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of fours, even traditional threes play the five. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
And the first one drops.
Now, Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
Good on both. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his third assist on the night. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. 8-point game. Passes it to Hendricks. Here's Kessler. He's guarded by Williams. The high post shot does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Dort kicks to Giddey. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Three-pointer, Hayward. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, Hayward's range can be devastating. The defense has to cover him beyond the arc.
Sexton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Over to the wing. Here's Hendricks. He's got 6. 5 on the clock. Here's Horton Tucker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Sexton grabs the board. Sexton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tipped away. Taken away by Williams. And they're on the break. There's the lob to Dort.
Dort looking more and more comfortable trying to find his shot.
Jazz trail by 11. There's the pick. Horton Tucker with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Nice ball movement by Utah. Drops in the tray. Sexton's got 7 points in the game.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Sexton against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Hangs in the air and foul. So he'll get a chance at the line. Is on Colin Sexton.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the first. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Brent, an all-star for the first time in 2023.
And SGA made a lot of noise in that season, averaging 30 a game. Man, this guy was showing he could be a franchise player and the main man on a young OKC team.
Pokashevsky's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Count it.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Done. He's checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And the Jazz call time here. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, third.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Sexton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Sexton. Here's Yurtseven. Pokusevski grabs the miss.
Shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Here's the screen, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Jazz trail by 11. Done outside. Yurtseven kicks to Sexton. Back to Yurtseven. Takes it from 10. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fader on the way. No good that time. And it's Porter with the ball for Utah. And the Jazz pushing it up now. 7-foot shot. It's rebounded by Giddey. The Thunder have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. The pass to Pokusevski. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Jazz trail by 9. Outside, Sexton. Kicks it to Dunn. Pass to Yurtseven. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz working the ball around now.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. And that'll be his third foul so far. Williams, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Done against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Dunn. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Jazz trail by 9. Outside, Porter. Pass to Knox. Clarkson looking for an opening. Back to Knox. Just 5 on the clock. Over Williams. And that one no good to start him off on the night. Pokusevski finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Williams to stop the drought. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Knox. Nothing on the board. Yurtseven kicks to Clarkson. Here's Dunn. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Amazing job by Dunn, positioning himself well inside and dominating the defense.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in, and Utah with a change here too. George is checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And so it's Oklahoma City with it.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
First one falls for him.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And he makes both free throws. Now, here is George. From deep three-point land, the long distance three is buried. George has got 6.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Wallace outside. The Thunder with another miss.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Now, here's Dunn. Outside, George over Wallace. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pakusevski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Joe. Dunn covering. Joe can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 6. 1:10 left to play in the first half. George passes to Knox. No good with the triple. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. Wallace left side. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Here's Dunn. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Dunn's got his 2nd basket of the game.
There's just no way you are stopping Dunn when he's that close to the bucket. A skilled finisher and amazing athlete.
Now here's Williams. He kicks it to Wallace. Shot clock at 5. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 9.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. Pakusevski, the pass to Joe. Here's Wallace. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome. And fellas, what a half it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also known as SGA, and he hasn't been MIA today.
If anyone out there is still sleeping on SGA, you better wake up. This dude is an elite scoring option. He's got the length, he's got the handles, and he finds ways to get to the rim at will.
I've seen them all. I've been awake on SGA since the beginning, or close to the beginning. He's the real deal.
Now let's take a moment to recognize our players of the week. Keep an eye on these two. In the East, Joel Embiid.
The big man, Joel Embiid, just so patient with his moves and decision-making now. His combination of size and feet work are incredible. He has that Hakeem Olajuwon gene. Looking for him to win this award many more times to come.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. Here's Clarkson after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Hendricks.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Giddey sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Utah has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. To the middle, here's Porter. Takes it off the glass. Porter's got it back down to single digits for Utah.
Can't lose sight of Porter, especially when he's looking to score near the basket.
Floats it up there for Gilgeous-Alexander. And dishes to Sexton. Here's Hendricks, defended by Hayward. Here's Sexton. The shot missing. Hayward with some nice D. The Thunder leading by 8. Dort wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Dort's got 5.
And Dort getting it done from the corner.
Clarkson against Hayward. Porter in the corner. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Lets it go from 11. Three-pointer. Hayward. Sexton grabs the board.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And there's the pass to Kessler. Here's Hendricks. The open look here for Sexton. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
Yeah, a quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. The Jazz making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Hayward. Good on the shot. 8 points for him.
Well, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Giddey with the screen on Sexton. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. That one rolling around and rims out. Jazz trail by 14. Hendricks passes to Horton Tucker. Pass to Kessler. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 25 points in the game. Here's Giddey. The shot's good. Giddey's got his third basket of the night.
Getting assertive and getting inside.
Giddey against Sexton. Passes it to Horton Tucker. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. There's the pick. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Horton Tucker.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Right there in 5th position. Middle of the pack in the conference. And of course, there's the Jazz. A couple spots below.
And you know, for the Thunder, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Pass to Wallace. And here is Dort. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander against Sexton. Kessler passes to Horton Tucker. Now the pass to Hendricks. Sexton for three. Hits it from three-point range. Sexton's got 12.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
Here's Williams. Second shot opportunity, and Dort lays it in. He has 7.
And Dort just plays with a lot of heart out there, willing to throw himself around and outworking the opponent that time.
Horton Tucker with it. Williams picks him up.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Wallace with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Pass to Hendricks. Latre. Thunder with the rebound. And here is Wallace. He's got 12. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29 in the game.
And you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Passes to Horton Tucker. Outside Porter. Back to Horton Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Hendricks can't get it to go. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Wallace outside. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Horton Tucker with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. That one drops for him.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Sexton. Hayward outside. A 3-ball. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Utah calls timeout.
Guard it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's take a second to recognize the rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball this past month. On defense, the Thunder. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Horton Tucker. Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out left to the wing. Releases. Joe, good. Joe's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to George. It's deflected. Here's Joe. 7 points in the game. They get the rebound. Another shot. That's good from Williams on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now here's Dunn. Good. Nice job down low. He has 6.
And Dunn is so good with the floater. He puts just the right amount of touch needed on those shots. Guys love playing with Kenrich Williams. Teammates rave about this young man.
Well, Greg, how difficult is it for GMs and coaches to find players like this who are just willing to accept any minute and any role that they're given? This guy just doesn't lack for hustle, and they don't call him Kenny Hustle for nothing.
Jazz trail by 21. George with the screen on Williams. Here's Horton Tucker. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Joe. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. To the wing on the left. Shoots the 3. Horton Tucker with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The pass to Dunn. Back to Horton Tucker. Drills it from outside. Horton Tucker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Williams kicks to Williams. Wallace against Dunn. Williams a screen on Dunn. Here's Wallace. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Wallace has got 18 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Horton Tucker. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
1:43 left in the 3rd quarter. There's the screen. Nobody near Williams. No good from outside.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Dunn. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Dunn. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
First free throw is good.
And one area of concern for Dunn, hitting his free throws with consistency, because he has the temperament to draw fouls.
Josh Giddey's checked in for the Thunder. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Williams, a screen on Dunn. Takes a three. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Yurtsevin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Clarkson with the ball. Defended by Giddey. Right side, George. And that one is good. 8 points for George.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Joe. On the wing, Giddey. He's covered by Clarkson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. The Thunder with another miss. Jazz trail by 15. Clarkson passes to Dunn. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Nice ball movement by Utah. Takes it from 10, and Utah again with the bucket.
And it's awesome to see Dunn works in his effective mid-range jumper. So sharp, so accurate.
Now Giddey. Drills the leaner. Giddey's got 8 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Hayward out there with Lou George. Then there's Wallace. Then it's Williams. And it's Joe in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now, here's Dunn. That shot is off. Hayward with some nice D. Passes it to Joe. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets.
And that game against Memphis, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Done with it. Left side, George. And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And Utah also making a switch. Sexton's checked in. Outside, Porter. Done outside. No good on the three.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Back to Hayward. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Hayward's got 9 points here in the second half. Jazz trail by 19. Now, here's Dunn. Pass to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Elbow shot. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Thunder leading by 19. Now the pass to Wallace. There's the lob to Dort. Hayward finds Williams. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And the Jazz making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Five to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From down in the low post, it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 31. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Brent, aren't even you amazed at the size of coaching staffs and all the support people these individual teams have now?
Yeah, some of the teams really go way out there with regards to almost a 1-to-1 ratio, Kevin, between player and coach. You just wonder sometimes if there's ideas that get shared, if they get convoluted with that many people. But if you're a player, man, the resources are there.
That free throw, no good.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
And he sinks the second. The Thunder leading by 20. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Hayward outside. Williams has a screen for Hayward over Hendricks. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Here's Horton Tucker. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
And he's showing us a little bit of everything now, taking a leaner with no one on him.
Sexton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Horton Tucker. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
From 11 feet away, the rebound by the Jazz. Sexton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Horton Tucker, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Horton Tucker's got 21 in the game.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Down low. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Porter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 7 points for Otto Porter Jr.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
To the middle, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Jazz trail by 16. Pass to Horton Tucker. Shoots from 12. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Wallace the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hayward outside. That's tipped. Porter with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. The Thunder leading by 13. Here's Giddey. It's tipped. Porter with the steal. Now Horton Tucker. Outside Sexton. Here's Hendricks. Shot clock at 6. Kessler finds Sexton. Shot from 12. The Jazz again can't hit it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Over in the corner, Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Jazz trail by 13. Horton Tucker with it. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so it's Utah here with the ball. To the left wing. Hendricks passes to Horton Tucker. Clock at 4. Sexton for 3. Sinks the triple.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Horton Tucker. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
Here's Horton Tucker. Giddey defending. Hendricks passes to Kessler. Outside for Sexton. Over Hayward. And they recover it.
Well, that's in rhythm and right on target as Sexton has a very well-rounded offensive game and playing in control now.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Horton Tucker with it. Giddey defending. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Horton Tucker.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Sexton. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Horton Tucker in the corner. Off target from three-point range. The Thunder leading by 10. Dort kicks to Giddey. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Utah.
You know, it's so slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Okashevsky's checked in for Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now Horton Tucker. And Giddey over to help. Here's Kessler. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pakusevsky, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort, guarded by Porter. Dort attacking. Giddey, no one around him. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Jazz. Down by 12. To the inside. Here's Sexton. And the shot goes in.
Closer Sexton gets to the basket, the more dangerous he can become, and the defense has got to recognize that.
The Thunder have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Pakusevsky. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Sexton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Horton Tucker finds Porter. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 6 assists here tonight. Jazz trail by 14. Here's Horton Tucker. Passes it to Hendricks. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Oklahoma City leading by 11. Now here's Giddey. Lets it go from 14. Again, the Thunder score.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Sexton dishes to Clarkson. The kick out to Porter. Sexton the pass to Clarkson. Another miss by Utah. The Thunder leading by 13. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Keeping that ball absolutely on the string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
And here's Sexton. Porter a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Sexton kicks to Clarkson. Kessler. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's deflected. Clarkson with the ball. Defended by Giddey. Beyond the arc. And the three ball is good. Hendricks has got 9 points now in just the second half.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Thunder.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, Just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within single digits.
Well, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
On the wing, Giddey. He's covered by Clarkson. Good on the bucket.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
George passes to Yurtsevin. Off target from outside. Giddey with it. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big
Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Harrison Barnes.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Walker the off guard and Bridges the small forward. And it's Schroeder in at the point. And for the Kings, the duo inside, Barnes and Sabonis. Davion Mitchell is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Duarte in at the 3. Three-point shooting is a strong suit for both of these teams, RJ. What was the best shooting team you've been on?
Ooh, that's tough, man. I've been fortunate to be on some very good shooting teams. Look, I played with the Warriors, but they were still the young Warriors when Steph first broke the record. That was a great one. But I'd have to say My 16 and 17 Cav years, those 2 years where we went to the finals, those were the best shooting teams. We had Kyle Korver, Kyrie Irving. We know how efficient he is. So I've been with a lot of quality shooting teams, but those 2 Cavs teams were next level. Great effort by Bridges, keeps the play alive and cashes in.
Mitchell against Schroeder. Sabonis with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Mitchell. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. Sabonis against Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Shot's good by Schroeder.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Mitchell against Schroeder. And here's Sabonis. The jump hook. Some solid defense from Claxton.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Bridges misses. And Barnes has got the ball here for Sacramento. 4-point game. Mitchell against Schroeder. Back to Mitchell. Sabonis right side. Some solid defense from Claxton. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Schroeder against Mitchell. Here's Bridges. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Bridges has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Sabonis with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Mitchell. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
What a player. Davion off-night Mitchell.
Yeah, former NBA teammate Tyrese Halliburton, actually part of how that nickname came to be. Mitchell beat Halliburton in both matchups in college, and I gave him credit for causing him to have a couple of off nights.
Mitchell, no good on the free throw. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Now here's Walker. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Fires for 3. He drops it from range.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Kings trailing. Herter with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. The 3 from Barnes knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Inside, got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And taking a quick look across the league, here are the most accurate free throw shooters. Mikal Bridges is 2nd.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease. That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yep, that one's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Schroeder against Mitchell. Sabonis in the post. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The ball's knocked loose.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Left side, Herter. Pass to Barnes. Sabonis outside. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Walker passes to Schroeder. Down low. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Sabonis finds Barnes. Mitchell against Schroeder. Shoots from the right block. Mitchell, good. Here's Schroeder. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Up top, Bridges. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game.
Look at that catch and shoot ability from Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
Now here's Mitchell. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. Pass to Claxton, to the middle. Here's Schroeder. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside Mitchell. Here's Sabonis. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
I like how aggressive Sabonis is inside. He just has a feel for how to score down there. Being left-handed also helps.
Now here's Walker. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's Bridges. Dorte grabs the board.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Shot's good by Sabonis.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Now here's Schroeder. To the inside. Johnson. An easy 2 on the layup.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Duarte. It's Herder on the wing. Wide open. Again, the Kings score.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Schroeder. Johnson on the wing. Shoots over Barnes. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Schroeder. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket on the night. To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Schroeder. Bridges outside. From behind the arc. And the net's another 3.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Still very early in the regular season. But Grant, what's the most important thing coaches are working on at this stage?
You know, at this point, it's all about really just getting your rotation set, finding which guys work best together. You know, you have to figure out how to maximize the talent you have.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Herder. McGee, a screen on Schroeder. Herder from long range. Drills it from deep. Herder's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Watford. Now here's Schroeder. Herder defending. Bridges down low. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. 11 points in the game.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Vezinkov. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Pass to McGee. 5 to shoot. Herder from long range. The rebound by the Nets. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Sacramento has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And there's the call on Dennis Smith. That's his first foul of the game. Smith against Mitchell. McGee a screen. Mitchell, the pass to McGee. Up and over Smith. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. Inside, here's Bridges. Banked it in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 6.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
Herder from long range. Finney Smith pulls it in. And the Nets shooting a phenomenal 60% in the first. Now here's Bridges. He's guarded closely. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Lyles. And the Kings shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Herder. Lets the 3 fly. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. You know, Dorian Finney-Smith defends bigger than he actually is, Richard.
Yeah, B.A. Finney-Smith is about 6'7" or so, but it feels like he's taller than that. Oftentimes you see him playing the 4 in a lot of lineups, but it gives you flexibility with his reach.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Herder can't hit.
That's just a bucket. Like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Here's Smith. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Herder against Schroeder. Outside Herder. Here's Vezinkov. A good-looking shot from the wing.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now here's Schroeder. 5 points in the game. Lopez, he's checked in for Sacramento. Giles is checked in for Brooklyn. A minute 15 left in the first. Pass to Schroeder. And stolen by Herder. Now the Kings in transition. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Bridges. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Lyles a screen. Here's the 3. Herder can't hit.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Bridges passes to Smith. Herder against Bridges. Over Herder. And again, it's Brooklyn.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Herder up top, covered by Schroeder. Schroeder against Herder. Shoots over Schroeder. That one is off. And so it's Brooklyn. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nets.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Dennis Smith, Sharp out there with Harry Giles. Then there's Johnson, and it's Walker in at the 2. Here's Lopez. He's on target from 8 feet out. Lopez has got his first points of the game. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, even though Kevin Huerter knew early on that basketball would be his path, he said, quote, "I played baseball up until my senior year in high school just to be a kid. You work different muscle groups. Specializing in sports as an early age is not something that I really agree with. Sports are supposed to be fun." Brian?
Well, that's the truth. Something we all need to remember. Thanks, Allie. Duarte's shot is good.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
Smith with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And Mitchell with the slam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
They set the screen. Charity stripe shot. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
From 17, and Giles pulls it down. The Nets with a lead. Outside Walker. Smith outside. Back to Walker. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Lyles, the pass to Mitchell. Here's the Zinkoff, covered by Johnson. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Looking now at some numbers for Lonnie Walker.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Barnes, he's checked in for Lyles. And the Nets also making a change. Claxton, he's checked in for Giles. The 3 from Barnes. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Walker. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Lopez. And a change for the Nets. Finney Smith checked in for Sharp. Here's Zinkoff. Here's Sabonis. It's blocked. And they get it back. He was all alone on that one. Barnes has got 6 points. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. To the inside. Here's Smith. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Kings have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Barnes passes to Mitchell. And he lobs it up top.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
The Nets have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. There's a screen. Smith against Mitchell. Smith left side. 6 on the shot clock. It's Walker on the wing. And the three-pointer goes. Give him 8.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Smith against Mitchell. Pass to Zinkoff from outside the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Smith. Outside Johnson. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Barnes finds Sabonis. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Sabonis. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And they pick up 2.
They're really working the paint now.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. 3-point lead. Smith against Mitchell. Smith right side. Finney-Smith with it, working on Barnes. Johnson for 3. Here's Claxton, and there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Mitchell up top, covered by Smith. Here's Vezinkov. Pass to Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Smith in the high post. Finney-Smith a screen. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Kings. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Smith. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Not gonna go that time.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Vezinkov. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Smith. Back to Finney-Smith. The kick out to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the screen by Johnson. Off target from 3-point range. The Kings have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Barnes passes to Mitchell. Back to Barnes. From downtown. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Walker. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Walker's got 10 points. The Kings trailing. And here's Mitchell. Give him 8 points now. And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his first foul. So the Kings making a change here. McGee's checked in. And a change for the Nets. Bridges is checked in. So it's Sacramento now. It's Barnes on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Duarte. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Duarte's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Mitchell against Smith. Outside Walker. Back to Smith. Down low. Here's Claxton. And that one is stuffed right through.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Pass to McGee. McGee, a screen on Walker. Here's Duarte. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Nets with the lead. Smith outside. Outside, Finney-Smith. Bridges with it. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And Brooklyn's shooting about 40% during the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Bridges has got 21 points in the game. Sacramento has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to McGee. Now Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Sabonis with a screen on Smith. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 9 points in the quarter. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Herder's checked in for Sacramento. Smith left side, inside, Bridges. And that one drops. Give him 23.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Smith outside. Walker against Herder. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. The 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Duarte. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Walker passes to Smith. To the paint. And stolen by Herder. Pass to Duarte. Now McGee. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And some changes here for the Kings. Lopez, he's checked in for McGee. And it's Lyles in for Sabonis. Well, the Nets' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Pass to Sharp. And here's Walker. Herder defending. Bridges down low, working on Barnes. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Bridges has got 26.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Lyles. Here's Duarte, covered by Schroeder. Duarte, pass to Lopez. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Schroeder.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he makes a first. And Lopez drops them both. 27 seconds left in the second. Pass to Schroeder. Bridges outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
They've done a lot of good things today. The one area they need to improve is their ball security.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Now Herder. Lopez, the screen on Walker. There's Herder with the three. And he can't get that one. Mikal Bridges has been on display for Brooklyn, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hey, everybody. First off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
Love the addition of Pascal Siakam. What a job by the front office. Pascal is a long wing, and he uses that length on both ends of the floor. He doesn't need to dominate the ball to be effective, which is why he should fit in seamlessly.
All right, let's get right into the story of the first half, and it's been the play of Mikal Bridges.
Well, I think the bucket looks real big to him right now. He's been almost automatic. And you look at the people trying to defend him, they look discouraged.
Very discouraged. His shooting percentage is definitely on the Shaq-like level right now.
All right, you're being nice to me. What do you want?
A ride home on the plane.
Deal.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
All right, time for an injury report.
Well, I just talked with the Kings head athletic trainer. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. And for a team with a thin roster, this injury really hurts. They will need everyone to step their game up.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
The duo inside, Barnes and Sabonis. Then there's Kevin Herter, then it's Chris Duarte, and it's Jones in at the one. That's the five out there for the Kings. So it's Sacramento now. The Nets making their last shot. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. He launches a three. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his sixth rebound on the night. Pass to Jones. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Duarte. He's guarded by Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Sabonis with a screen on Bridges. The shot by Duarte, no good. The Nets with a lead. Walker passes to Schroeder. And there's the lob. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 5. And it's Bridges with the jam. And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. You like the new idea to call techs for flopping?
You know, BA, it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the tech, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's long overdue.
I love watching Sabonis work in screen rolls. Positions himself perfectly in every set.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Jones against Schroeder. Sabonis with it. Here's Duarte. 7 points in the game. The 3-ball. And Sabonis slams it in.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Schroeder against Jones. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Screen by Claxton. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Richard, you got to love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about that.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Second free throw, no good.
I consider Mikal Bridges a high motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of him.
Here's Duarte. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Fires the 3. Sabonis. And it's rejected. Outside Schroeder. And he lobs it up.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And Sacramento has possession. They trail by 7. Pass to Vezenkov. To the inside. Here's Herter. Drops in the layup for 2. Herter's gotten 4 this quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Smith with it. Just 4 to shoot. Fires away from way outside. No good. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter. Duarte, the pass to Herter. Out to the wing. Sabonis can't hit. The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Giles. Down low. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Schroeder. Back to Bridges. Smith against Herter. Smith passes to Claxton. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Back to Sabonis. Sabonis with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Duarte. Sinks the tray. Duarte's got 10 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Bridges. 37 points for him. Jacks up a 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Smith against Herter. Pass to McGee. Now Herter. To the paint. And Sabonis slams it in.
As a coach, you know that you can count on Sabonis to give you a double-double every night.
Smith passes to Giles. Knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.